Hey everybody, it's John here. It was great seeing many of you at the club this past weekend. For those of you who weren't able to make it down to the point, we had some typical, very difficult wind conditions to navigate in our first rounds of golf for 2020. I wanted to share with you some of my favorite tips to hitting the ever so important knockdown shot. So with the help of Michael Moore, who will be rejoining us for his 11th season at Catanset, we are going to start with looking at Michael's setup for just a normal 7-iron shot. We'll notice that Michael's ball position is slightly forward to center. His stance is pretty square to our intended line of target. And he makes a full turn and a nice balanced follow through. So when we hit a knockdown shot, the first thing I want to recommend is that we always go up a club. So for this normal shot, Michael was hitting a 7-iron. Michael hits a 7-iron about 165 yards. To hit a knockdown shot, we're going to want to at least go up to a 6-iron. So I always say play one more club. So Michael will switch to a 6-iron, and then he'll set up to the new shot. So from here, we're going to remember one simple rule. We're going to call it 2, 2, and 2. So we're going to move our ball position 2 inches back in our stance. If you remember, when Michael hit his initial shot, the ball position was just under his logo. Now it is slightly behind the zipper on his pullover. So that's our first step. Move the ball 2 inches back. Our second is we're going to choke down on the club 2 inches. And then our last move is we're going to open our stance 2 inches. So you'll notice Michael has dragged his foot behind him closer to his heels 2 inches from his line. From there, we're going to make our normal swing, which is going to allow Michael to make a slightly shorter turn, but still make a full balanced follow through. So please follow these keys next time you go to hit a knockdown shot. Go up a club, and then remember 2, 2, and 2. Move the ball 2 inches back in your stance, choke down on the club 2 inches, and open your stance 2 inches. And that'll help you flighting the ball slightly lower under the wind and getting it closer to the hole on your second shot.